video is a little bit more special than usual because it is in collaboration with an online optical store called Firmoo. They had reached out to me and asked me if I'd be interested in trying out their glasses and giving them my opinion on them. So I thought I would incorporate a video on my opinion on the glasses with makeup that I would do while wearing glasses. So while this video is in collaboration with Firmoo, all opinions are of course my own and are my honest opinions. Makeup for this video is definitely more glam than a usual makeup for glasses video is. Most that I've watched on YouTube are just for like the everyday kind of makeup, how you would wear your makeup when you're wearing glasses. But some people like me, if you love your glasses, then you kind of want to wear it even when you're doing glam makeup. So this is kind of the makeup that I would do if I were going out in the evening and I wanted to wear my glasses. So I'll leave a little timestamp down below where the actual tutorial starts if you just want to go ahead and watch that. So what intrigued me about Firmoo is that it is an online optical shop. So that means that I can shop hundreds of styles online right in front of me. I was impressed by the different styles they had. They had the more basic, just square glasses, to styles like this where they're clear with the gold accents, to the really popular John Lennon styles. So I thought that was really great that they had the trendy styles to the more basic, everyday kind of styles. What I also found interesting when I was looking at the website was that none of the glasses were over $39. Obviously, I was a little bit skeptical as to the quality of the product. I'm pretty picky with my glasses. I find that I can get pretty uncomfortable in glasses. They can hurt my nose, they can hurt the back of my head, they can hurt my ears, whatever. I'm picky, but I have worn these for the past few days and I've honestly had no issue. They're extremely light, but they're also pretty durable. They don't feel cheap. While this is obviously a clear plastic, it's not flimsy, but what I was really happy about was that it was comfortable. And they also don't make me dizzy and they don't hurt my eyes, which I have also had issues with in the past. So what's really great about being able to shop online is not only being able to see all the different styles, you also get a really amazing price instead of going into a local store and paying a much higher price. I did also receive this hard case, which is really great because then I can carry the glasses around with me if I need to. And you also get like the soft dust bag if that's an option that you want to go with. As for the ordering process, the shipping and customer service, those all went pretty smooth. The person that I was in touch with was extremely helpful. They responded within hours and they answered my questions nicely and quickly. As for ordering them, they give you measurements on each glasses to measure the glasses that you already have to see if they would be the right fit. And they also give you many different options for putting in your prescription and anti-glare. They also have an option for no prescription, which is awesome if you're someone who doesn't need glasses, but you do like the style of them. I was extremely impressed with the process time for shipping. I ordered them, I believe, on the 15th. They shipped it out on the 16th, and I received it on the 18th, which is amazing. I live in Canada, so things usually take a little bit longer, and this is an international company, so definitely I was impressed with that. The only thing that you guys might be seeing right now is this kind of like green reflection, and that is not a bad thing. I believe that is because of the anti-glare coating on it. I have seen that with other glasses before, so that's not a bad thing. You do want anti-glare, that is important, so I wouldn't look at that as a bad thing, but if you're noticing that, that's what it is. Overall, I'm really happy that Firmoo reached out to me. Thank you for reaching out to me because I really am loving these glasses and I'm getting a lot of use out of them. Prior to ordering from Firmoo, I definitely wasn't someone who ordered glasses online just because I was a little skeptical if you're spending a lot of money and you want to make sure that the glasses in the prescription is correct. But with Firmoo, while the price was low, the quality was really high. So this definitely changed my opinion on ordering glasses online. If you are interested in ordering from Firmoo, they do have a BOGO offer going on right now. I'll leave it in the description box below and also just down below over here. If you buy one pair of glasses, you get another one for free. So now moving on to the makeup. I definitely wanted to do a makeup look that would be something that I would wear out with glasses. Just because you're wearing glasses doesn't mean that you have to wear natural makeup. You can definitely still do the whole glam look. You just have to change certain things and focus on certain part of the eyes and use certain products to make sure that the makeup doesn't get hidden and it works really well with glasses. So if you are interested in seeing how to get a glam makeup look with glasses, then just continue on watching. So I've already done my brows off camera and then I primed my lids with the Smashbox 24-hour Photofinish primer, and then I put some of the Whiteout Kat Von D concealer and then set it just with a matte white eyeshadow. I find that that's really going to brighten the eyes and give a really clean base. Also, that highlights right underneath the brow bone. So when you're wearing glasses, you obviously want to make sure that your eyeshadow has a little bit more dimension going on and some focal points that will really draw other people's eyes to that part of the eyeshadow, just so that it doesn't get hidden by the glasses. Just because you have to wear glasses, or let's say you just want to wear them for fashion, it doesn't mean that your eyeshadow can't be dramatic, because some people feel like it might just get hidden by the glasses. But if you are wearing glasses with eyeshadow, then you just have to make sure that your eyeshadow has some dimension to it and there's focal points that are going to draw people's eyes to, so they don't get too hidden by the glasses. For eyeshadow, I'm going into the ABH Modern Renaissance palette. So the glass that I got from Firmoo has some gold accents to it. So I kind of want to pull out those tones by using more neutral brown tones that are a little bit warmer. So I'm first going to go in for my transition shade into the shade Raw Sienna. I'm going in just with my Morphe M441 blending brush. So this is just going to go in the transition area. I like to put this first directly in the crease, and then I'm going to blend upwards so it's above my crease. Now that I have that transition color down, I'm going to go in with a smaller, more concise blending brush. This is the MAC 217 brush. I'm going to go back in with the exact same shade, Raw Sienna, but this is just going to make the color a little bit more precise, and then I can really build the gradient up. If you've watched enough of my videos and my tutorials, I always talk about creating a gradient with one color, and that really creates dimension to a look. With any type of brush that is a little bit smaller and shorter, it does kind of puff out at the end, so it's not as concise. To just kind of mold it, you just compress the brush so that the tip is a little bit smaller and it's not as wide. To really help with the placement of the color and precision, I just like to press down where I want the color, and then that will really help with, like I said, dimension. And then I'm just going to place that directly in the crease and on the outer corner. Then I'm going to go back in with that blending brush, the MAC 441 that has the exact same color on it, and just blend it out. So with the same MAC brush, now I'm going to go into the shade Cypress Umber, which is a dark brown. And I'm going to focus this lower down than any of the other shades that I've applied originally. I'm going to keep this first in the outer corner. And then once I have the most pigment there, that's when I'm going to start sweeping it in a kind of backwards C shape, following the shape of my eye in the outer corner. And then I'll sweep whatever's left into the crease, but I'll keep that lower down, trying not to get it too far above the crease. But if you have slightly hooded eyes like I do, it's okay to bring it just a little bit above so it's not hidden. The next step is to make a half cut crease using concealer. So the reason why I like to personally do a cut crease in the inner corner is because it will brighten that part of the eye, and then it will really accentuate this depth that we created over here. So especially when you're wearing glasses, it's just going to brighten the inner corner of your eye, make you look more awake, and make sure the glasses aren't overtaking your eyes. And then it's also just going to make this area, like I said, more prominent and show that gradient that you created. So I'm just going to cut the crease with my Tarte Shape Tape and a Morphe M421 brush. Now that you have the crease cut, you just want to set that with a matte white shade or a shade that's closest to your skin tone. Either or works. So going back in with that MAC 217 brush and dipping into Cypress Umber, you just want to blend out that edge between that darker color and then where we cut the crease, so there's no harsh lines. The next step is to go back in right above where you cut the crease and go back in with the shade Raw Sienna with a really small brush, and this is the Morphe E36. So what you want to do is basically you just want to intensify that color just above. So why you want to do this is the cut crease is supposed to look like you really cut it. So you want there to be a little bit of darkness just above that crease, and then once again go into that gradient. So if you cut it a little bit higher than you meant to, or you're slightly hooded like I am and you need to go higher, you can just intensify the color above the cut by just going in really lightly with a small little rounded buffing brush. So the next step is to go into this shade Primavera, which is the gold foiled kind of shadow. And this is just going to go everywhere where I cut the crease. I'm going to first apply it with nothing on the brush, and this is that same brush that I used to cut the crease, the Morphe M421. Then I'm going to go in with some MAC Fix Plus just to intensify it. Then with whatever's left on that MAC 217 brush, just going to brush it over top that line just to make sure there's no harsh lines. So there's just one last step I'm going to add to this eye look. So the reason that I chose gold, can't remember if I mentioned this before, it's because I have gold accents on my glasses. So I just really want to tie those tones in together. I'm going to go in with a Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade Gold Goddess. Still with the exact same brush that I used before. I'm going to put some of the Gold Goddess on the back of my hand. And with that same brush, I'm just going to pick some up. And I'm just going to pat this in the inner portion of the eye. And the point of this is, like I said before, to really brighten that inner corner and to make sure that nothing of your eyes is hidden or being overtaken by the glasses. And this will really make sure that the makeup's going to pop through. So I'm going to move on to my base and then I'll finish off the eyes after. I'm not going to focus too much on my face makeup aside from one thing, which is makeup just on the nose and anywhere just like along the cheek. Glasses will definitely sit on your nose and they might touch against your cheek. So there's little tips that you could do to make sure that that foundation and concealer is really set down in place. I'm just going to prime with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. For foundation, I'm going in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I did self-tan, and my tan isn't as dark as it was a few days ago, but I still think I need the shade. The reason that my face, obviously, you can see is lighter than my body is because I don't tan my face. So that is why the foundation is going to be darker than my face, but it will match my neck. A tip for someone who doesn't really wear that full coverage of foundation or just doesn't want it that day, when you're wearing glasses, you could just not put as much product in this kind of region. Depending on your skin, you might need more coverage there, so it might not work out for you. But if you can just put more foundation on the outer portions of your face and lightly put some on your nose and your cheeks. Or you could just not put as much foundation on those areas and then conceal what you need with concealer. Just so there's not as much product built up. For concealer, I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape. The next step is to ensure that the foundation and concealer is set down in place. And that is where baking is going to become a lifesaver. When you bake your foundation or concealer on with a loose powder, I'm going to use the RCMA No Color Powder. That's really going to ensure that all the cream products are set down in place, and if the nose pads lean on it, it's not going to really move around the product as much. Obviously, you're going to get a little bit of nose marks, but it's just going to stop that from being super dramatic and really ruining your makeup. So I'm going to set underneath my eyes and bring that down on my cheek. And then the really crucial part is to bake your nose. Here where the nose pads will sit, and then bake right here where the bridge of the glasses will sit on your nose. So I'm just going to wipe away. To set the rest of my my face, I'm going in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder Foundation, and I'm just going to set the outer portions of my face. To bronze, I'm going in with my Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer. My camera turned off, but all I did was just go in with blush. I used MAC Style. So now I'm going to go in with some MAC Fix Plus, and this is very essential even if you're not wearing glasses, but especially if you are. This is really going to set down the powder that you put on and really make sure that that baking is set in, and it makes everything nice and smooth, and it also helps with the longevity of your makeup, so that is perfect when you're wearing glasses. So I'm just going to spray this on. For highlighter, I'm going into Becca Moonstone. I'm just going to take a bit of Luna from the ABH Aurora palette and just put that with a mix of Eclipse, actually, on the very highest point of my cheekbone. Now it's time to finish off the eyes. Just going to line my inner waterline with the MAC pencil in Costa Riche. With the same brush that we went in to define that crease, I'm just jumping into Raw Sienna. And we're just going to put that all underneath the eye. Now I'm going to go in with Cypress Umber on the same brush and just keep that in the outer corner and connect it to where it is on my lid. I'm just going to take the same glitter I used before. Now I'm just going to put a little bit in the bottom area of my inner corner and connect it with where the glitter is in the cut crease. So a lot of people might think that you can't wear false lashes with glasses, which entirely is not true. You just have to choose the right one. So I'm going to go in with the Samantha No. 7 Huda Beauty lashes. Now with my glasses, I luckily have enough room where it doesn't sit too close to my face that the lashes are going to brush against it, but it does depend on the type of style of the lashes. So these lashes are pretty wispy, but I have cut them so they're a little shorter. So they really are just sitting on the outer part of my lashes and not so much in the center. And that way they kind of go closer to the edge of the lens. So it's not really getting in the way of the center of the lens. So you kind of have to play around maybe with different lashes to see which ones work for you. But I definitely think it is possible to wear lashes with glasses. You just have to play around with it. So I'm just gonna go off camera to apply these and then I'll be right back. While I was off camera, I also went in with Anastasia Liquid Lipstick in Stripped and then topped it off with the Jouer Skinny Dip Lip Topper. So as you can see, this makeup look is working really well with these glasses. The inner corner is nice and visible with the gold, and it really matches well with the gold accents on the glasses. Just want to thank Firmoo for sending me these glasses. I'm super impressed, and I definitely know I'm going to get a lot of use out of these. And if you did like this video, I would love if you could like, subscribe, and comment down below. Hey guys, welcome to my channel.